What's the deal, everybody? What's the deal? How are we doing? Let me turn this down. Turn that motherfucker down. Wow. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Without a trade to step two. Sneaky Link bought me flowers last night. What does that mean? It means you need to calm FX down. Calm the FX down. What's the deal, everybody? Green, appreciate you showing up once again. New here. Whoever's new here, drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. Time for another Asian session. We've been killing it. And we're going to continue to kill it. Anyone else took a dub today, this morning, before we have this barcode print? This started printing as we were hopping off stream this morning. Kay in the house, Karen in the house, mods, full squad, rolling deep. What's the dill? About time. Yeah, Green, your partner's here. Hey, will you be going? No, I will not. And awesome. Let's fill it up in here. Damn, 250 in here. Let's get to 100 likes before we start doing anything. We do that? All right, no, fuck that. Let's just start. All right. If you're new here, I'm sorry that your first day is this. Your first Asian session is this. This is this is disgusting. Definition of disgusting in the dictionary has a picture of this range. Oh man. Don't even have to change the analysis from this morning. I mean, yeah. Besides that the daily's closed bearish again. You know what, chat? This range here deserves a pull before I start talking about it. That's not a candle, that's my J burner. Yeah. Call it. You know what, chat? We're gonna call it. No, I'm just kidding. Just lost 20 viewers from saying that. Cute range? Yeah, it's cute without the E. Did you take a W off Streamwigs? What a lighter. Yeah, I did. That's a W. I actually found this in one of my jackets. I found it in this hoodie. Yo. Let's fill it up. Come on. We're not doing anything but ranging here at the moment anyway. Let this chat fill up. Let my lungs fill up. Will the Beast, BTR. What's the deal? Thank you guys for joining us. I see the New York session faces. All right. New York session names. That's what I should say. No, the grill's off. I didn't grill today. I just got back from the gym. I went to the gym today. Finally, for the first time in a few days. Shut the grill. Boss Nation finally said something else. King Julian. There's a King James in the house. King James, meet King Julian. King Julian, meet King James. Unless you're one and the same. Quite a few kings in here. Awesome. All right, let's get into a breakdown. Daily closed bearish, right? We closed bearish, but we closed bearish kind of rejecting at the this resistance. Regardless, we have range to fill down to fill this wick. We might reject again here, but we have range to fill this wick. Just range on the flip of the daily. Just after that, we might end up ranging. 40 pips here to fill. All right. 4 hour, we're stuck in this range here, right? Within these wicks, the 4 hour wicks. This is just ugly. If anyone's been trading for quite a bit, you guys remember that these were the times when you used to blow accounts or lose the most money in these types of ranges. Yeah, this range is so... Here we go. We're gonna freestyle. This range is so strange. We're gonna need a range 2 breakout once we get out of this range because it's so strange. It's like a Dr. Seuss, right? That was like a Dr. Seuss line. If Dr. Seuss was teaching your kids how to trade, you know what? Like this much better, right? Right here. Right there. Dr. Seuss on a Burke, he be spitting. Straight cheese. Oh, we got a dono. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. Brought the support. Heart full of pain. Thank you for showing up. The guy. Donate it in the morning. Donate in the evening. You're taking over Diego's role. Diego was over here for, I think, a couple of weeks straight, just donating every day to both streams. You ain't got to do that. But if you do, awesome. Appreciate it. False positions in New York because when price is ranging like that, it means an explosion coming up soon. Well, yeah, we might get an explosion belowsion. We might just skyrocket up. Regardless, I'm gonna look for a range 2. I want us to break out of this range and then create another level and then get out of that range. This might be one of those fun sessions. Yeah, break a PPI tomorrow, but that doesn't mean there's no room to move here, right? Like, we just don't want this to be the room where we move. I have arrived. Yes, you have. Hold my beer. I can scalp this. Let's take over Diego. Yeah, CPI is going to be fun. We have unemployment, right? Unemployment rate. Oh, that's tonight. That happened already. And then we have PPI. Right, that's the change. I think that's the change in the prices, product prices. Let's look core PPI. Change in price of finished goods and services. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And then you have the unemployment claims. So we'll see. We'll see what happened. Let's see what happened today. Wow, we have shitty numbers for the Aussie today, right? You only look at gold? No GJ. Bingo! No GJ. Today is a good day for you to practice patience. Or the session is a good session to practice patience. Yes, sir. Is this better? Is this better? Move my mic. So on the hourly, anything above here, we're gonna need closures regardless of what happens. We're gonna wait for this 4-hour close. The way this range has printed here, it's not about the 4-hour candle here. It's about the smaller time frame candles, and the way they're printing right now, we're gonna need a close outside the range and then a pullback and another level. There's at least 8 to 12 candles of printing here on the 5-minute, right? You're looking at least 45 minutes. So I'm thinking around 9:15, 9:10, 9:15. We should have a much better indication of what the market's gonna do. It's just, this looks like ass and feet at the moment. Can't help it. Mark this up. We're gonna start looking for a bullish position above here, not off the rip, right? And we're gonna start looking for bearish positions. The thing is, we are bearish. Where's the daily flip? Break of the daily low, 1834.57, right? Right here. So maybe we start closing back below here. We can start looking for sells if this happens in the next hourly. If and only if that happens, we will look for positions there. It's a great 30 level, and on the 5, you have exactly 9 pips of range. You have a lot more range. The thing is, you have 9 pips of as an advantage point, 10 pips here. But the range itself is down to here. I'm gonna need a higher time frame close below here in order for us to start considering it on the 5-minute. Right? If we can get an hourly candle to pull back here, right, and create this would be a top wick, and once it flips, if we close anywhere down here, we're gonna look for entries to come down on the 5-minute. Okay. But this hourly has to flip. If it closes bullish like this or comes up somewhere to these areas, right, we're gonna look for a rejection. Right. Some kind of level created here, support. Wrong color. And then once we start closing above here, we can look Take these buys and use this level as our stops. At the moment, if we close above, this would be our stops. So let's wait. We have to wait, and if it doesn't happen, once again, look at this range. It's okay. I have 2 trades this whole week. It's Wednesday, and between all the sessions, I have 2 trades the entire week. How long do it take to break even when you enter a trade? What? Sometimes they go in drawdown, sometimes they go straight to TP. You don't know. I don't know. What does that mean? How long take? Hold on. OG Dan Forrest, you've been here for a while, haven't you? It's a silly question. Wix, what'd you end up doing for Valentine's Day? I was here streaming. We were streaming yesterday. I was on a date with chat. The hourly, yeah, we need the hourly. Well, for buys, it would be an hourly 30 on the 5. You'll see it pull back. You'll see the price action. On the sells, I just need an hourly, a higher time frame closure below this level. If it's not a higher time frame closure, but only the 5-minute, I'm gonna wait for it to come down below 1831 or establish another level below here that we can sell after. What's your position, sir? I'm not in any position. Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for showing up. Drop a like. Sub to the channel. I always forget to drop a like. That's why I remind everybody. Plus, the more likes you drop, the more YouTube recommends this stream. The more people join us, and the bigger the community gets. So, I do my part and show up. You do your part and drop a like. Sub to the channel. And then we can keep this going for a long, long time. Got that. Why only sells? You look for hourly range and not for buys. For buys, it's an hour. I'm gonna need a range established above here, because above here is already a range too. So I'm fine with a closure above there, but I'm gonna need stops above here. Anything above here is already a range 2 breakout for me. Even a 5-minute. Coming back in range, we would have a fake out here, but it would be a 4-hour fake out. But on the 5, it hasn't driven every single time. I mean, it has. You know what? This might have been an what time was this? Yeah, this is just the market's dead at this time. It's like 2 p.m. right there. No, 1:30. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I want a range formed, whether above here or below here. I want a range formed before we actually take positions. In the range I want formed to use for our risk management, they haven't formed yet. This is range 1 from 1834 to 1831. I consider this at the moment as range 1 right here. This right here at the moment I consider range 2, right? Anything above here is a breakout. Price coming back below here is a fake out. Price coming down here is another breakout with the daily bias. This is a breakout against the daily bias right here. This is with the daily bias. No problem, Amir. Just don't spam, please. Thank you. What's the deal, Vince? Walter, Nana, how's it going? What are your thoughts on one pair gold and one session your search for a new trader? As I'm a new trader, wanting to start this trading. Perfect. Perfecto. All right, we're coming out. Coming up here. Coming out of the range. Oh, I can't go back that far in the 5, huh? Don't play me like that. I really like this rejection area because everything above here on the higher time frame. Coming up, huh? Perfect. Let's see if we can reject here and form a range somewhere at this level, and then anything above this 1841.664 we'll look for positions. If we end up coming back down into range here, we'll have more positions. What's going on in the chat? I'm not paying attention. Another what could you educate on risk management? How many percent your risk and draw down on daily, weekly, or monthly? My risk is 1 to 3% per trade. This month I've kind of upped my risk because I haven't had that many pineapples. So yeah. What about Wix? What about Wix? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're gonna, like I said in the beginning of the stream, we're forced to wait on a 4-hour here, on the hourly, which is the 4-hour. Let's see if the 5-minute can create a range here, or just drive. Go to the store if you don't got pineapple.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Wanted to see at least one time. Nexus, man, you've been here. I don't want to hear it. Definitely been here. How do you show up to the ranges stream of the year? Been here 10 minutes, haven't seen a trade yet? You're definitely trolling. You might spend a day here and not see a trade. For the functional flower head Wix. Not many like you. Appreciate your vibes. I'm a vibe, baby. Appreciate your discipline and consistency. Like and subscribe to this channel. Win, be or lose. He comes with great info. W. JJ, I love you. That's a big W. Wamison. Napstone, what it do? Pineapple money. We're about to run to the store during the stream. You pay that guy, Wix? Yeah, I sent him 10 and said, hey, just donate it to the stream. What, if you're broke, you can like the stream for free. Shit don't cost nothing. Mad people like after that. They're like, yeah, like. How's that gold, my boys? That's gold. P nice. Yo, you ever met D nice? If it breaks, are you gonna wait for a retest or directly buy? No, once it closes. Well, okay. It's 8:40. We're waiting another 20 minutes. I'm waiting on a 4-hour close here. Once this 4-hour candle closes, ideally it'll close above 1840.56. If it does that, I'm gonna look. What's the level here? No, you know what? I want it to close because yeah, the 4-hour closes there, but I also want the hourly to close above there. So 1841.6, that's 66. We close above there on the hourly and start pulling back into our range here under 1841. Create a 5-minute range. Then I'll look for buys. Welcome, Reza. Thank you for showing up. Another question. What's the proper amount of sample size to see in my trading? I cannot give you a time frame or amount of trades. I would say at the moment where you can place a trade and not feel your emotions taking over that trade, I'd say you're ready for live markets with a larger account. The whole key is to leave your emotions out of it and do things logically. People have a tendency to not be logical when it comes to money. If you can keep that inner voice outside your head, outside voices outside of your trading existence, and just do what's logical in your head, I'd say you're ready for live markets. And then if you can be logical and have a winning plan, oh man, it's a very quick rise up. My flower had two. Your mana for my definitely a manifestation. Hey, Tanisha. Trade is the main broker. Yes. God damn, 70% on a trade. You're over risking. Come on, hot dog. Get it together. Lost a total of 10K in trading. I'm in it for 2 years. What advice can you give me? I'd say you're doing pretty well if you're in 2 years, you only lost 10K trading consistently. Damn, you saved a lot of money. Oh well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Later, Nexus. I'm sorry. Sorry we couldn't mark your words today for a trade. Post them on screen, but the night's still young. So am I. What's your real IG? It's in my description. Yeah, it's in the description. It's in the stream description. Still no prior. I'll send you some feed pics. Thank you, Green. Hook up the feed pics. Hey. What I need right now, we're down to the last 15 of the 4-hour here, chat. So we always say wait for this 4-hour to close. It's got to leave a wick for us. So that should be a range. or the beginning of a creation of a range. Let's just be patient. You just know Wick's got feminine ass feet. Like, what? I got 6 toes, bruh. How's that feminine? I one-toed you. Night, HFX. on each foot, not only 6 on each foot. That's double. I knew someone with 6 toes. Nah. Masculine as fuck. Damn. Walking around looking like a damn T-Rex with my feet. Anybody got time for that? Walking around in circles. Where are we at? I want to get dinner. I love to see the fact that there's a market for it. My mate's got. That's not a nipple. It's like a birthmark that your mate got. Chimpanzee word. I got opposable toes. Opposable big toe. Imagine. Just grab shit with my feet. You guys are right. I told you told you're born in Ukraine. You didn't tell it was Chernobyl. Word. That's some Chernobyl ass feet. Wix, I like your laugh. Cracks me up. You ever met those people? I love those people. The ones that make you laugh because they're laughing. You know those people? Like you don't even know the joke, but because they're laughing, it makes you want to laugh. I love those people. Make this like this. Here we go. Better? It's a tea kettle left, I guess. The video of people with funny laughs in one room. I can't. That would be torture. Yeah, Kawhi has a funny laugh. I like Kawhi's laugh. I can't even do it. Yeah, 4 hour, no top wick, a bottom wick. Those are the laughs that bring tears. Yeah. Chad, I know this is a FOREX stream, but at this moment, you know, we don't do transitional material. This is all just random shit. At this moment, we're on laughing. That 30 close, no top wick. Next one, just boom, no bottom wick. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull it up here, but I can already picture it.
Just give me the light.
I'm gonna go take a pull. Take a few puffs of my. It's Mary Jane just sitting out here by herself, all by her lonely. Give me a sec, chat. Be right there. Right there. Quick to grab Mary Jane, but the butt squeeze. The butt and squeeze. Hitting that bong? No, I had a roll J. Still roll. I got a couple of rolled ones over there. 8 minutes for closure. Bro, you smoke and trade? No, I smoke and live, and it just so happens that right at the moment I'm trading. It just so happens I also smoke throughout other activities and throughout my day, throughout my life. That's what I do. I smoke. Word, which just is. Good explanation. What application am I using for this live layout? I don't know. Somebody did this for me. And somebody did this layout for me, and I'm using it. No. Never traded XAU. Less negative energy, yeah. Do 35 degrees, Farmer Tom. That's a lot. That's damn near 100. 95 Fahrenheit, huh? Damn. That's hot. Do I have any words of wisdom for you? Yeah.
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face.
There's your words of wisdom for the day. Yeah, if you're in a plane right now and you see a big fire coming from South Florida, probably my office. A lot of smoke. Is everybody laughing? So funny. See how we tend to, like, this happened yesterday and the day before that, 8:55, right? We close above. And then by 9, we just tend to drive instead of pulling back. Remember, I discussed this yesterday at the stream. Why are we closing above at exactly 8:55? Some room to fill this range up, but we can't trade this. We need this to start coming back down. Everything that happens in life is all part of the plan. I don't know if it's part of the plan, but it's. I like the idea of free will. Yeah, I know, Green. I know. Hold on. Fuck. There we go. Thank you. Hey, what's good, AA Ron?
Hey, Ron, where are you?
Hey, Ron in the house. Gonna catch me some waves today. Back to trading for New York. It worked out. Why Asian session is so slow? Because we have ranged on the higher time frames. Look at these ranges. This is the first candle breaking out, and it closes in 3 minutes. My name AA Ron too. Well, there you are. That's right, Tanisha. Got a few pips this morning with the stream, right? Got a few pips with a chat. Where are you from, brother? Can you please answer me? Right near the beach, boy! You're welcome. So when Donvo get in a trade on live YouTube, he sends that trade on his paid signal chat. Yes. And then when he's not live on YouTube and there's a trade, he also sends that in his signal chat. So every trade he takes on stream or off stream, he sends to your signal chat. Signal stream been eating. That's Donvo's thing. But nothing today. Time for the official 4-hour liquidity grab. That's right. What do you think about funded accounts? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, I know he did. Trying to figure out who's the bigger troll. Yeah, you guys know the songs by heart. There we go. We got our 4-hour close. So I think the 4-hour closed above the 4-hour level, but I don't think the hourly did. The hourly closed right at it. Still closed bullish, right? And this recent candle has room to drive up here till 1846. But I need to see some closures on... See the 4-hour closed above here. That's good. which means we might see a steeper wick, but the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour level, right? Oh wow, chat, it closed above the 1 hour too. Yeah, it did. It closed above the 1 hour, but barely. So this is great. I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute range to be created here. So we did close on above on the 5 hour, on the 1 hour, and on the 4 hour. All I'm gonna wait for now is a range to be created here, because if we don't create a range, our stops for buys here are the bottom of the previous range here, and that's around 80 pips. And you guys are in no condition right now to have an 80 pip stop. All right? I'm gonna take your keys away, and I'm gonna wait till you're in better condition. Why did you draw the resistance here? Because that was the level. You gotta go back. See, there's a 1 hour level here. There's a 30 level here. See it? And even though we drove through this level once, twice, 3 times, we keep driving through it, right? Even recently we drove through it on the smaller time frame. This is the very next area of rejection where I figured we could make a 5-minute range, because like I said, without creating this 5-minute range in this area, we can't trade this. We have no stops. I mean, we can use this, but ideally I'd like to pull back to there before entering. I can't enter off the rip here. And the thing is, this candle, even if we consider this a range 2 breakout on the hourly, we want the next hourly to come down and grab liquidity. What are the chances of the next 4-hour candle having, wait, I hate when it does this. The chances of the next 4-hour candle having a 1 pip wick, less than 2 pips, right? This is probably going to come down. Probability dictates that this will come down, make a steeper bottom wick. Once it does that, it'll start creating a range, and if it decides to break up again after creating that range, that's going to be our plan to jump in. Being serious, check out your Discord DMs, Wix, YouTube Shorts await you. All right, I'll look through stuff. I'm not sure. Did you send me a DM? I haven't looked at anything. People have sent me a bunch of stuff. I haven't looked at anything. But if you've sent me stuff, that's dope. I really want to start posting a lot of YouTube Shorts and TikToks. I got so much. I already have a lot of content. Just need somebody to do this with me. You can grow as I grow. Some serious info. Hey, did you work with Uncle Ted as well? No, but I've picked up quite a lot from Uncle Ted. That man has provided a lot of value over a long period of time. Get on shorts and TikToks. That's what's gonna grow you. I mean, my trading has grown me, right? But it's pretty dope. Like, right? I like filming and speaking and doing all that shit. And you know, there's a lot of humor here, and people like to laugh. So I think shit could work out. I got a lot of content. I want the value in this stream to drive traffic, right? I don't need social media to drive traffic. You'll never see me post on Instagram, hey, I'm live now, we're stream tomorrow. I'll never post this on Instagram because a lot of people on Instagram don't really care, right, about the stream. But maybe they do, but I want the value that's over here to bring people. I'm not too into marketing, but it'd be cool to say, hey, I'm a whatchamacallit, a YouTuber. But you can't say that unless you got the button, right? So you need like 100K subs. Plus, there's a lot of value. I think if I do shorts from clips on stream and from trades and from breaking down trades and all that, I think there's so much value there that the shorts would help a lot of people, right? A lot of people would get those aha moments during the short, right? It could be short, sweet, straight to the point with no sugarcoat, nothing. YouTube Shorts, yeah, they're already monetized. But Don does a lot of his own editing. I don't. So if anyone wants to do that with me, I'll be happy to look at your services. So notice you're getting close to 10K. I mean, not really, right? We're not even at 8K. Close to 10K is when you're like at 9.5. Yeah, they monetized it on the first of the month. Yeah, I'll look through stuff, Karen. Karen and ITFJ. I promise you, I'm gonna look through stuff, and if it's dope, I'll reach out to you guys regardless. I'll hit you up, ask for, probably pick your brain if you're not as knowledgeable as you say you are. I'm gonna hop off the stream for tonight. Don't want buys here. I'm gonna wait for PPI print tomorrow. Cheers, Wix. Will the Beast. Cheers to you. Thank you for showing up. Drop a like before you leave. Traders Domain withdrawal taking more than a month now with you. When was your last withdrawal with this broker? When I have a six-figure withdrawal, I heard there's stuff going around, but the thing is, Traders Domain has been really proactive about reaching out to their users lately, and they're even telling you what batches of withdrawals they're processing, so you would know what batch you fall into, and then you can kind of sort of tell when your batch will be processed. But I haven't seen too many people get six-figure withdrawals, so when I have a six-figure withdrawal, I will let you guys know, and I'll let you guys know how long it takes. Okay? Until then, we will stay off the topic, as I have multiple six figures with Traders Domain so far, and I trust them. Was driving, couldn't chat tonight, but W everyone in Wix. What's the deal? What's the deal, David? David V. Appreciate you. Dustin V. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate the dono. Thank you. Some loyal ones. Down in hell with season 2. Why it takes so long, huh? I don't know. I don't get involved with the inner workings of the platform, right? I don't, like, here's the thing. That's why I'm not giving you my opinion. I know what's going on, but I'm not giving you my opinion so far because I just don't know the inner workings, and nor do I care for the processes involved and exactly like who's doing their job, who's not, who's fired, who's still on. I just care about people getting withdrawals. If people can deposit money and get their withdrawals, that's all I care about. Then, great. There's people waiting, yeah, but there are people getting paid right now. So like, I'm not gonna speak on anything until the air clears up. I give it another month or two before, you know, before being concerned. I just like I know all the info that's out there. So based on stuff that's going on, and based on the info provided by TD, I'm satisfied. Got buddies waiting for, yeah, I know people waiting for large sums, but it's just understanding how these things work will do a lot for you instead of just being part of the FUD or listening to people. Yeah, there's people waiting on their withdrawal, but there's good reasons, and I believe within some time it'll all be fixed. I mean, yeah, we talk about ranges, King James, but that's just what we need to see. I mean, if you were able to catch anything here, you should. Don't wait for me. I'm not your green light signal to trade. You know, there's no password that Wix knows in order for you to activate a trade. I'm giving you my perspective, what I see, what I've learned to take advantage of, what I noticed in the market, and you probably just don't have the same perspective as me. But that's all good, right? It's not about a strategy working, not working, better, not better. I mean, there's a reason you guys all want to learn this, right? It's because you've seen Don do this for the last 3 years. You've seen me do this on his stream for the last 3 years before doing it on my stream. And you guys seen these accounts grow. You guys have seen the journals. You guys have seen Don's account in Q4 go from 150 to over $500,000. He's fucking stupid for showing you guys that, but whatever. He wants to show you that, he can show you that. And how do I just sit there and listen to you go, I don't know about this? Like, right? That's your perspective, because there's clear proof that there's value and the shit works, and you're not there yet in applying what Don knows, right? Maybe you haven't optimized it completely. Maybe you're just, I don't care what people show, right? I care that people take trades live. I don't care if they show $5. If they're taking a trade live in front of people, they are putting their reputation and, on the line. They're putting themselves at risk of ridicule by anyone that's watching, right? And to me, it's irrelevant because this works. I've massively upped my account, right? It's like, so listening to shit like that, that's just like, I don't know about Don's position. I'm in your ranges. I could have caught this. Missed the move. You missed the move. You missed the move. And I'm just. If you do that for your own trading, just tune out the noise. Maybe according to your logic, we're the noise. I'm the noise, or Don's the noise. So you could see if you can tune us out, and maybe you've learned some stuff here, picked up over time, and your own stuff, and then maybe that's enough for now. For your perspective and the way you see charts, right? It was the move to the M5 that skyrocketed the W's. It was the combination of being sharper and moving to the 5-minute and streaming overall, I guess, in quarter four. It was just, but yeah, the 5-minute has really, yeah, it's done wonders. I mean, I don't know need the indicator. If you need the indicator, you can add an indicator to your stuff. I just know where stuff is. Like, we can clearly tell, right? And we only care about levels where all the time frames line up, right? This isn't bad, chat. We'd have 30 pip stops here at this point. We just need to come up and close above 1842.53. And then at that moment, it will be the current hourly re-breaking its high. We can retest 1844.5 on the higher time frame. It's about 20 pips here, 25. But I haven't had a loss, or we haven't had a loss on stream in damn near 2 weeks. I mean, we've taken maybe like 5 or 6 trades in the last 2 weeks. But so be it. Just suggesting, no, I know King James. That's why I'm approaching you as, you know, not a troll. That's why I'm answering your question. If I figured it was you were hating or trolling, I'd probably ignore you. But we're having a conversation, right? And in order for us to keep it intellectually honest, we gotta speak facts. So we can't just, you know, let our emotions take over here, right? We're trading. So yeah, I'm down for conversation. It is what it is. I don't think that's like, yeah, maybe Blueberry blew it this morning. But Looks, would you be down one day when you're free to do some live back testing? Practice? You want me to practice?
I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Crazy. We do it live. No, we are bullish today. Flipped, right, Wix? Yeah, we got a range 2 breakout. For us to take sells, we'd need a range 2 breakout for sells now here. This is just right here. This is a 5-minute level that I have here. I want us to start getting closures as we're driving up here right now. Start getting closures above this area. And then we can use this as our... Oh. I would look to come up over here. Yep. But I would use this as our advantage point. So our advantage point would be, once we get in these buys, would be about 20 pips. You can start going break even, 15, 16 pips. If we come back down even lower than we are right now, I would be even happier with that, because it would be a steeper wick here on the 4 hour. And if we come down 1838 and then drive, it'd be great. 1839. Give me a sec, chat. I'm gonna take a pull of that Mary J. I got a joint that's just staring at me. It's going, smoke me. Smoke me! No, it's not really doing that, but Don had a few live sat sessions to back test not long ago. Well, I'm gonna do Sunday sessions, and we'll have a lot of discussion where we can just go over things in the market because it's gonna be quieter. It's gonna be a slower session, but Sunday sessions should be fire. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna open it up in Zoom. We're gonna have people coming on the Zoom, opening their cameras, talking. It's probably gonna be a private session. For anyone that's going to be a member. Devious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyone in a trade already? Anyone in buys? Thought you were supposed to kick that off in February. I was, but the way February has been, the way the weekends have been this month, I would have missed like 3 out of the 4 Sundays, right? And then it would be unfair to you guys. So I probably we're not gonna do it in February. I'm gonna try to do it for next month. Bob Marley, no, I use raw papers. Getting ready to take buys, waiting in sells. You're in sells already? Yeah. I know you. I know your heart right now is fucking. That's you. Actually, that wasn't that bad. That's pretty calm, right? Ah, that was a calm plan. He's good. Made a wick-off distro on the 1 minute time frame. I just don't know what those are. Sweatshop vibes? No. Oh, why? For a while, he knows I've been here for a bit. Yeah, I like King James. Not everybody here trades the same way I do, chat. A lot of people here trade completely different. They come here for the vibes. A lot of people don't know how to trade. They come here to learn. A lot of people, trade like us. A lot of people just, want to troll. But everyone's welcome. Please, welcome. I think if you keep showing up, eventually you'll have no choice. Because what we do is contagious, right? And you'll have no choice to we'll rub off on you. And you're going to start seeing bits and pieces of what we do in yourself. Just lonely? Yeah, some people it's boring, right? On your own, by yourself, trading. No one next to you. And now you're in a community. I'm here for it all. Beautiful. Jacob. Doesn't matter what kind of account you have. All that matters is that you're getting value here. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. 10 minutes to shower. It's time for entry. I don't know. I mean, we'll see right now, right? Like we get a closure above here. We're gonna look for entries. Right now, we've created a range here. Your girls' school talk about going 4 days a week? No. Flip of the candle was a big help for me. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Tell you all about that shit here in Texas. Nah, I'm good. I'm not trying to be a 4th grade teacher an extra day a week. No. cool that you don't knock other trading stuff. I mean, we're all traded, like I said, right? And we're not. Everyone has a different perspective, right? And different views on things. Not just trading. Believe me, people have different views on life as well, right? It's not just trading, right? The hustle is not against another trader. The grind is against poverty. I say it all the time. It should be ingrained in your heads. We're not here to be better than another trader. We're here to not be in poverty, right? That's what the grind's against. Say that again, Wix. I mean, you guys heard it. Say an amen, and then maybe someone can clip that. So now that the 5 minute is making a range, we're waiting for price to break above and enter, setting stop loss beneath the liquidity grab below, right? Yeah, the 5 minute range here is lower. I think debating if I want to use this stop. If we do come up above, ideally I want to come down even lower, but if we don't, if we close above, this daily was so bare yesterday. $1838.5 would be a nice retracement, you mean, to break further highs. 1838.5. Yeah, to these areas, yeah. I mean, on the higher time frame, yeah, those to the wicks somewhere here, 1839, 1830. Anywhere into these wicks. I also see that this was a low made on the higher time frame. At some point, this will reject and start heading down to retest these lows. At some point, the 4 hour will reject here to start retesting the lows. It's just, it might be a while. The way the 4 hour candles have to form, this might be, it might reject at 1849, and it might reject at 1859. I come for vibes. I learn a lot though. I'm strictly gold now. Yeah. Mindset. Anyone know about converting MT4 experts indicators to MT5? Google it. Google those indicators and then type in MT5. Here we go. Could you please explain when do you add positions to a winning trade? There are times when I'll add in drawdown. There are times where I'll add as we start breaking new levels. So if we had a position and then the rebreak of that high and a closure, and if there's range to drive, it just, you'll see it play out. It wouldn't be anything new that I'm doing. It would be the same. If there's a new position formed in the middle of our trade, I would add a position. You bullish on gold? If we close above here, I will be. It'll be a range 2 breakout. I'm bearish on the daily, right? Our bias coming into the session was bearish. But this big move up, it drove us out of that range. There's a lot of room to the left here. See all of this to correct. These are clean candles up. Look, 4 hours, it has to 1846 here. 1847. We just want a steeper bottom wick here. I think we got one. But this is clearly a 5-minute range now created here, right? You had a resistance. Right here. You had a support. So now this is a range, right? You break up above here. I'll look to drive up. And we're going to look to use this as stops. Asian, I think the highest volume for Asian is typically between 8 and 10 p.m. for Asian session. Celery on 30 drive up, possibly, yeah. I wouldn't look at it like that, but shout out to all 600 of you. I'm exaggerating. All 580 of you. Thank you. I say it every night, and I'm gonna say it tonight again. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank yourself. Clap it up for yourself for showing up. You guys are trying to better your situation or trying to learn a new skill, trying to do both. You're doing it. You don't even notice you're doing it, but you're doing it. Everything takes time. Everything. Stream should start an hour later and then an hour later several times. The move happens after you end. Yeah, it does happen, but that's the nature of market cycles. Sometimes it happens like 20 minutes before I start streaming. Sometimes it happens midstream. Market's always moving. This is the time in the market where there's historically volume for Asian session, and it's a 4-hour close. We get the overlap, right? We get the hour before the 4-hour close, the hour after the 4-hour close. The overlap, this is the strongest time frame closure we see during a stream, right? And it's a lot of info printed in that 4-hour. So we try to utilize that to our advantage, trading from 8 to 10. A lot of information in those candles. We're coming up here. 935. What's the 30 look like? It's going to be a 30. Salary play, 1 hour rebreak of the highs. I don't know if we're gonna stick around here, chat. This candle just opened, right? It's 4 minutes left here for this candle. If it drives, it drives. If it sticks around, I'll enter as soon as it closes. I'm not in a position here, chat. There's nothing wrong with being in a position. No one would judge you for it, but I'm not in a position here yet. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close in 3 minutes at this area, and if it does that, I'm gonna be in off the rip as the candle closes. So trolls are like, all right, maybe we get some content. The haters are like, maybe we get some content. Losses are okay, chat, right? Make sure they're logical losses. Make sure you get your sample size in, right? Get your trades in. Trades that you expect, trades that you plan for. We've been killing it. We're on a streak here. We're on a 5 streak here. Won for the last 5 trades on stream. That's not counting the trades we take in Don's stream, so. Monday trade was Don called one out, I called one out on his stream. We don't count those. Don't jinx it. No, there's no such thing as jinx. This is our position, right? So we take it. Don't panic. You're supposed to win. The whole point is winning. But it's also not the end of the world when you don't, right? Keep a sane head. Keep a level head on your shoulders, right? What are your stops? We're gonna have stops. Well, let it close first above, but I'm gonna have stops right here. 1840.39. Well, I might even have them lower. What's the difference here? 7 pips. I might have them right here. Might be 1839.62. I need to close above here in 2 minutes. Notice a lot of pips in Asian? I don't know. I see how everyone's noticing different things. I notice Asian doesn't move. I notice a lot of pips in Asian. I notice a lot of volume. I notice volume after the stream. I notice a lot. So, like, it's all perspective, Chad. What you're looking at, all our we all see the same thing, but our minds process this information uniquely different, right? Everything that we see printed. So you have to, once you come to that understanding that it's all perspective here, no one's wrong, no one's right. We're just processing information differently in our heads. You said you want to take buys once it closed above, but why didn't you wait for a bearish candle to appear, then only enter? What do you mean? No, I was waiting for buys above this area after creating a 5-minute range. We've created a 5-minute range. Now, as soon as we close above, I'll enter, but we haven't closed above yet. And we have 30 seconds on this candle. Doesn't look like it's closing above here. Well, let's see. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Nope. Nope, not close or above. I have to wait another 5 minutes here, chat. First target for gold is going to be around 20 pips. We have a 26 pip advantage point. So around 20 pips. and then ride it up. Overall target is right here, around 50 pips, 49, 50 pips. We must close above, chat. Oh, there he is. Diego, what's the deal? We missed you on this stream. You haven't been here for a week or two, huh? We missed you. Big dubs. Diego with the big dono. Well, let's get Diego a W now. It's already a W as far as I'm concerned. So the 1 hour has broken the previous hour high here. 30s had a sell replay. 15 closing above the most recent. Every time frame's in our direction. And they have all the higher ones have closed above. We need the 5-minute range to close above. I just said what my target would be. $20 pips first advantage point, and around 50 pips for the overall target here at 1847. Got under 2 minutes, chat. I gotta pee. I gotta go to the bathroom so bad, but I'm waiting. I've had to pee for the last 10 minutes. Alright, chat. I'm gonna be quick. I want to be comfortable on a trade. Be real quick. It's not gonna close before. I'm here. Wash your hands. Wash your ass and hands. 10 seconds here, chat. Should we be looking at this like this? I'm in a trade here, chat. I'm in a position. I just entered off the close here. This is what it looks like. This is too far. Fuck. technically this 5-minute range should be, yeah, I'm gonna keep it right here at 21 pips is the stop for 50. And we'll look to manage risk. Once we get to around 1844.5, look to manage risk. So the 1 hour here broke the previous 1 hour high after making a bottom wick. The 4 hour has broken the previous 4 hour high after making a bottom wick here. If we do come back to re-break the lows or hit our stops, we're gonna end up coming back down in range, making a steeper 4 hour wick. In that case, we'll know we're in the wrong direction. But for now, all indications and all time frames have said we have broken the previous highs. We've closed above in the 5. We should be good to go. I'm debating having my stop here or this liquidity grab, but I think this is solid because once we get to here, 21 pips, I don't mind risking, right? And once we get to here, if you guys see, excuse me, at that point, well, the 1 hour would flip and the 4 hour would flip bearish to drive down, probably grab a steeper wick. So our stops are perfect. Let's just be patient and wait for the trade to play out based on parameters and not what we feel. And that's it. You're in a trade? Yes, we're in a trade. Range 2 break? Yes, this is a range 2 break here, chat. Vantage point. Hopefully these areas. In terms of managing risk, there's not much we can do unless we start closing bearish before hitting stops. Then we can take some off the table. But we have, we have ideal stops in this case. If we break these lows, we're going to head down to make a steeper 4 hour wick. And if the thing is the space between breaking the 4 hour lows and our stop is only 7 pips. I don't mind taking that extra 7 for this wick, for this liquidity. I'm in buy now. Wish us luck. No, not wish you luck. We're gonna trust the higher time frames. We had our entire higher time frame ranges. We had our position off the smaller time frame, off the 5, and we're gonna do what we do every day. This is the same way how we got 17 pips this morning, how we had 11 pips Monday morning, which are my only 2 trades this week. I trust you. Don't trust me, trust yourself. Trust your own analysis. This is just my insight. Not always right, not always wrong. No one is. It's just my insight. I will love to learn the way you trade Wix. We said it this morning. Drawdown doesn't mean you're behind in a trade, right? We were in drawdown this morning. We ended up winning the trade. Over here, I just don't see much drawdown because of our stops. If we do see drawdown, I don't see us managing risk before we hit our stops because of how close this level is here. But if we do close below there before hitting our stops, I'm probably going to take half off the table. I don't want to close below there. And I'm talking about higher time frame closures, not a 15 here, like the hourly closing bear. Because if we end up coming down here on the 5 right now and close back above, I will add a position. If we end up doing this and this, and then end up coming back in range here, I'll enter more positions for buys. If we do that. If that happens on the 5 here. If hourly closes back in range or closes bearish, then yeah, we're gonna think about managing risk. You just trade gold, you got other pairs. I just trade gold. Give me one sec, chat. My phone. Look at it on the 1 hour. It looks prettier on the 1 hour, right? You mean pineapple? Yeah, I mean pineapples. What about if my analysis isn't? Trade it. Trade your analysis. Can't see candle move? Why not? You want to see every tick on the 5 and on the 1? No, just be calm here. Be calm effects. In Wix we trust? No, put your trust in the higher time frames. Really, like when in doubt, zoom out. And when I'm in doubt, which rarely, but it happens, right? I zoom out. I put my trust in the higher time frames. It's a good practice to keep your thoughts at bay, keep your mind at bay. You have to remember, this is all part of trading. Regardless of what happens, going up, going down, candles moving, this is all part of trading. The key is to trade using parameters and not emotions, right? We have our parameters. We saw us plan them out. Now, utilize those parameters. Don't utilize the ego and the emotions that the ego brings. You being Don again? Chat, shut up, chat. Don's yelling, shut up, chat, somewhere in his M5 right now, or M4. Funny being. You add positions to your runners? No. Runners, I secure the bacon. I take risk off the table. That makes it a runner. Once I secure the bacon, it's now a runner. The rest of that position would probably be house money. And if so facto, that's what we define as a runner. Good luck with this trade. I'm staying out of it. Told myself not to trade Asia. There you go. That's your plan. If you're sticking to your plan, that's a W. That's your plan. It's the best thing you can do. But I preach sticking to your plan. We're getting a closure here. Where's the level here? What's the hourly level? Let's see, chat. We're in the middle of this range on the hourly, and the hourly's closing. We should be making our way up based on the 2 and the 4. A little tough here. Yeah, rejection. 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 Entered the trade, so didn't answer, but definitely incorporating a thing or two from Don and Wicks. Beautiful. Ah, Wicks. Hi, and Josh Batarai. Battery, or it's like battery. 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 Well, we already broke the 4-hour high, right? Just not because we broke the 4-hour. We broke the previous 4-hour high here. Less than a minute in this candle, though. I will say this though, Chad. If this hourly closes with no top wick, if we just come up here and close with no top wick, I will close out my position off the hourly. Respecting this area, huh? Yeah, the hourly's got it's got a top wick, but it's still respecting this area. It's tough. What's the difference in stops here? Because if the hourly breaks the previous hourly low, which it shouldn't, we're most likely going to see it drive down, grab more liquidity. thinking of bringing the stop to here. 1.29, that would be 17, only 4 pips, right? It would say it was 4 pips. Where's this on the 5? No, it's only 4 pips. For now, I'm gonna keep it here. 17, 21. We wanted this 5 to come back close above. See, but this 5 respected. It closed doji here. And then this next 5 now is coming down. We really wanted that 5 to close above. But the hourly left the top wick, right? Idea is for this hourly to come down and re-break its highs, drive up. But if it breaks the lows, I don't like how that 5 printed, but I'm not gonna manage risk here. Yeah, we printed, it closed back in range on a 15. But we still closed bullish on the hourly. So my reasoning, my reasoning for this is the bullish hourly closure, and it left the top wick here on the hourly. If we flip, we're driving up, and if we don't, I'm fine with risking what I have on the table. I'll just look for another re-entry, either after stream or for New York. But I'm fine with being where we're at based on the higher time frame. The hourly level here is, I think we still printed above the hourly level. That's what I like. This candle, this hourly candle printed above the hourly level. Would you add on a losing trade? No, I'd add on a position if I see indication on the 5-minute of what I like, which is coming back in range. Okay. I want to see the 5-minute come back up in range. If it does that, I'll add on position. So if we come down, break these lows, and then start coming back up, I'll add on a position. Yeah, the hourly must re-break its current high. We got to break the previous hourly high now. Our hourly level was somewhere here. Last hour closed way above it. Yeah, our hourly level was right here. Or 1.092, right? Kevin Tanakone. I'm out, Wix. See you in the morning. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for spending some time in drawdown with us. Always appreciate it. Might manage risk if 15 closes below previous 15. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. You broke the previous 15, right? So technically you can fill the range down. 5-minute has range to fill down. But the hourly, like I said, I was going to manage risk if that hourly closed bear or took us out. Right now, this hourly is turning bear. That previous hourly closed pretty bull. Are we in yet? Can I jump in? No, you can't jump in now. At this point, it wouldn't be beneficial for you to jump in. Got to ask yourself, would you enter a trade now with the way the candle's printing? Probably not. Here, 5-minute supply. Yeah, it's a resistance. Supply zone, yes. About to close some of my position and realize those were my emotions talking. Proud moment. There you go. But you just close due to the parameters, right? Closing bear, breaking lows. But drawdown's part of the game. Like, you know, if I closed this morning in drawdown, I would have been down big instead of catching 17 pips. It's not about just closing it, just closing logically over here. And, you know, there's logical levels where, you know, the charts can take you. And if they break those levels, which is here, we'll live with that. Not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go roll another J. I'm smoke a joint. We'll be right back at it tomorrow. I want the hourly to break the previous hourly low. I'm debating about moving my stop, but I think the higher time frame is speaking volumes here. I think if we re-break the 4-hour low, we're heading down. So we had a logical loss. Yeah, I mean, logical losses happen. We do lose. We've lost 40-something times on the New York session stream. We've lost 3 times this year so far. Might be lost number 4, but you know, you're ahead until your stops are hit. You're never, you know, you're not behind until your stops are hit. Drawdown, technically speaking, just because you're in drawdown does not mean that you're behind probability wise, right? Probability of the trade stays the same unless parameters are met. Drawdown is just part of the, you know, I guess part of the trade, part of the setup, part of the game here. Still in? Yeah, I'm in. I'm in here. We're gonna wait for this to play out. If we can break the previous hourly highs, we flip here, that would be ideal. Until then, everything is irrelevant. Need to re-break these highs. Hourly trying to flip bullish, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating it. I'm always gonna repeat it. First of all, put your trust into the higher time frames. 4 hours broken the previous 4 hour. The 1 hour has broken the previous 1 hour. We just closed in the 1 hour, but now we need this current 1 hour to break the highs. Put a clean range up. If the 4 hours telling a story, and you got to put your trust into the higher time frames and the fact that you've taken this position many times over and over and over, and a high probability of times, a high number of times it wins, which makes this a high probability trade. You guys put too much stress, too much pressure on one single trade for yourselves. Everyone, as soon as drawdown hits, this is a constant on the streams. Whenever there's drawdown, there's panic or there's trolls, but it just shows a lack of knowledge for the art, for the industry. You think supply and demand is the best way to trade? I think the best way to trade is to have a plan and approach every setup in a position with a complete and well thought out plan for all the possibilities of what might happen once you're in a trade. Not just for you to, the plan for you to actually enter, but for you to, you know, plan for the way you'd be in a trade, the way you'd manage positions. If you scared, get a job. That's true. I think it would take a lot of pressure off you. You miss nothing. Go from one range to another. 10, 12, 10, 15. All right. If we don't hit stops by 10:30, I think we'll call it a stream. I'm gonna be here till 10:30. After that, I got kiddos. But regardless of what happens, I'd rather it happen on stream. 4 hour flipped here, but we don't want the 4 hour to break the lows. Jobs for failures? No, jobs are they keep you busy. They teach discipline. And in case you lost a job, another job could be your safety net to start, you know, a springboard for you to start moving in the right direction. Keeping the trade on after you're gone. Yeah, these are my parameters. If the hourly closes bear at 11 o'clock, I'll probably close the trade. If we break the previous hour, we'll see. I'll think about closing the trade. But for now, my trade is still open, and we start heading back up. I'm gonna look to see if right now there's nowhere to add positions, so right now I just have this one position open. But bearish higher time frame closures would be a great indication for you to start managing risk. Gonna drive 100 pips up. It could re-break the lows here, the 4 hour lows, create a steeper bottom wick, and then drive. Overall though, if you look at the daily, we're bearish. Daily should come down and fill the daily wick. We just don't know where we're gonna top out, right? No, we don't look at DXY as it's partially reflected here on this chart. You gonna teach your kids to trade? Hell no. So they can deal with this? No. Not if they want to. If they come to me and they're like, this seems interesting. We have a 15 close. Yeah. Harvest. Wick's making you yawn. I'm making myself yawn. I don't want to. I'm not too happy about sitting here in this position right now. My happiness has nothing to do with it. It's just time-wise, I'm not impressed, right? I'm not impressed with where we are time-wise in the market. You hear what's your strat, Wix9? Well, our strat is to win, but right now it's not heading in the right direction. Yeah, price action. We're all trading price action. But if this 4-hour closes bear by 1 a.m., it's your indication that London should come down back into range down here. So if that does happen, London should come down, retest the lows. I know we spoke about this earlier. At some point, we should retest the lows. Just don't know when the top is. Well, this might be the top of the pullback. Okay, chat. If we don't hit our stops and next candle comes up to and breaks these highs, breaks 1841.49, then I'll look to add on a position. Until then, this can ride down, hit our stops, and that'll be the evening. 1017. If that's the case, that's the case. That'll be loss number 4 for the year. And keep it moving. We'll be back tomorrow. But if we do close bearish here right now in the next 2 minutes like this, and the next candle comes up and re-breaks the highs of this current candle and closes like this above this area, I'm gonna add positions off the rip. If that happens. If it doesn't and we drive down, then that's the position for the evening. And that's the way the cookie crumbles tonight. Capiche? How's Wix doing? I'm doing alright. I'm getting pulled at in all directions by my kids. You guys, hi. They see you, they hear you. See, she's right there. She's pulling at my elbow. It's like, let's go. It's bedtime. Let's go. I know, baby. But dad's in some drawdown. I don't want you to experience drawdown, so I'm not going to teach you how to do this. You just always need to be up, right? You always need to be up. We don't need to know drawdown. We need to know up. That's right. High fizzle. That's funny. That's right. Spit image of you. Yes, she is. She's very much like me. Yeah, all 3 of them are, but lately this one's been exhibiting a lot of Wix qualities. Breaking the previous hourly low. We broke it already. We broke the previous hourly low. No, this is the previous 30. We haven't broken the previous hourly low. So we did close below this area. Now if this candle can come up and close above here, I'm going to look for more buys. I would add on a position. Jeez. Slow down. That was a lot of liquidity you just grabbed. You drank half the bottle. I see that smile. Oh, what fell? Something fell? Sorry, give it to me. I got it. I got it. Careful. Chat, I want... It's funny, right? Grab it. My hair's funny? Is that what's funny? She's sitting here playing with my hair going, yes, your hair's funny. So funny. If we come up above here and close bullish on the 5, I'll take buys up, but only if that happens. I'd want it to be on this candle. Hey, stop. Oh, shit. You guys know they are. The 130 looking ugly as hell. Yeah, if we flip down, we'll drive down. Not enough volume to flip up. The second retest of that zone, yeah, it's ranging. It's coming down to grab a steeper wick. If we break this wick, it might not even be the wick. We might be a top wick for the daily. But you'll see it form on the 4-hour, right? You'll see a 4-hour close. So the 4-hour close is bearish, exactly the way it is right now. But in 4 hours for pre-London, then you guys could start thinking about, yeah, we're heading down here. So if you want, you could close here at 17 pips. I have my level here, and I'm gonna wait for this all to get tight. It's only 4 more pips, right? This entire range here on the 5 minute, that's only 4 more pips. So I'm fine with risking that. Hey, if it hits my stop and then breaks up, it's just right now. It's not gonna break up right away, right? Right now is not time for it to drive. This isn't that time to drive yet. Can you ever trade full time with this strategy? I do trade full time, right? This is the majority of my income. This is the main source of income. All right. Let me see. Did we break the previous hourly? We're very close. Yeah, there we go. Breaking the previous hourly. Chat, we're gonna fill this wick down. That's our range. It should drive through it because this is a small time frame range. And we close below. 10:25. I'm gonna stick it out here till 10:30. We hit our stops before then. Then my stops are 21 pips here on the broker. Wait all day, take no trade. Oh, I had a trade in the morning. What do you mean, take no trade? I know, sweetie, I'm coming. All right, chat. This needs to play out already. While it's playing out, while we're hitting our stops, where I'm 2 pips away here from stops. Chat, mods, thank you for showing up. I know sometimes we get drawdown days, sometimes we get losses, but majority of the times we win, and we're gonna kick it off. We had a win this morning. We had a win on Monday morning. We're gonna look to not do losing streaks. All right, we don't do losing streaks. So tomorrow's stream is gonna be a perfect time to add a 12, to add 1 more to the W column. Right. Great stream. Hope you guys got some value. If you don't, dubs do happen. You'll be fine. You will be fine. Sound like the doctor, right? At the X-ray. The X-ray. They walk behind a big concrete wall and tell you, you will be okay. Do not panic. Just a little x-ray. I think you guys will be okay. $10.26. Yeah, I got till 10:30. We hit it on stream, and then we can go. Our levels are solid, right? It's just there wasn't enough volume to break out. There wasn't enough volume to keep driving up during the Asian. Looks terrible in the higher time frames, right? Breaking that low. I didn't like it. We did grab a steep, we did make a steeper wick though on a 4-hour, right? We'll see. Be nice if that was the bottom wick on the 4-hour, if that's where it made the steeper wick and then flips. Yeah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, would that be cool. But there's a lot that needs to happen for that 4-hour to start flipping. Oh, ITFJ, yo, 100. There's a lot of valuable info and talk earlier tonight, so yeah. If anything can be clipped up, and if it's dope, I'm gonna hit you up for sure. I'll look at some of the stuff and I'll let you know, regardless of what I think. You know, New York session will be bullish or bearish wick. What you think? I mean, you still need closures to know that. You don't know how these higher time frame closures are gonna end up. You don't know how this 4-hour is gonna eventually end up. We can't predict the markets. We can only, you know, we can go along with it. The market can tell us what's up, and we can just agree with it. But yeah, there was a lot of value earlier in the session tonight, so I really, truly appreciate all of you coming through and making it a vibe, right? Session was a vibe. It was dope. I really don't want to leave and draw on, but such is life at the moment, chat. I'm going to be out here. Technically, with the 30 closed below, we should make a top wick and drive down. But the previous 4-hour was bullish, closed above the range. So if we can put our trust in the 4-hour and have this be the bottom wick, I don't know. If it comes down, make a steeper bottom wick. We just don't know at the moment. But we do know that this is our session. This is my time. That's my time for the evening. I gotta go say hello to the kiddos. Yeah, this is making a top wick for it to come down. On the 30, on the 1-hour, this would make the 1-hour come down. Yeah, I'm not too excited about it coming up here. You guys shouldn't be either. If it does come up to these areas, you can start getting excited. You really need the re-break of the 4-hour high. Once you re-break the 4-hour high, you're good to go. There's a lot of clean range. I just don't know how that could happen before 1 a.m. Anyway, chat, that's my stream. That's my time. Thank you for showing up. There was damn near 700 people on here today. Kay, Green, everyone that donated. Love and wisdom to you all. Mods, chat, I will see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, Asian session. Join us then. Thank you. I gotta go see my kids. Good night, y'all. jam.